one of the issues from what I hear from realtors is that if they make this career change, they're going to be viewed as a failure because they built the website, they did all the socials, they've got the flyers, maybe they're on a bus or a billboard. And so they've really created this brand. And then all of a sudden they shut it down to start a new career. Those feelings of embarrassment or humiliation. But what is your advice to anyone who is feeling like that as they consider this?
So fear of failure is one of the most common fears that we see at our practice. And I think that it's important to recognize, am I really worried about actually failing at this thing? Or am I really worried about the fear of judgment from other people? And so what we need to remember is that there is a cognitive bias and distortion that's called the spotlight effect, where we tend to overestimate our importance to other people. So just remembering that, like, we think about that we're so important to other people and they're paying all this attention to us when in fact they maybe are not, right? So I think, again, that the first thing is to get clear on, am I really worried about that setback or the career pause or the failure, or am I really worried about what other people are thinking about me? And I think it's also, and I think it's also important to develop a growth mindset is the other thing I wanted to say around setbacks and challenges and failures, and learning to take the learning from those opportunities and to think about, like, what did I really like about this job or what didn't I like about it? But even still, I think to avoid internalizing those setbacks in a very self-critical way is really what's important here. And so in real estate, the housing market is so heavily dated by economics, which we have no control over to begin with. So I'd say to focus on what is in your control, gain clarity about what you really want in your career, and focus on your own happiness.